Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. So today we are going to be talking about bushcrafting. Now, and specifically the bushcrafting kit that came in the Battle Box Mission 22. This is a pretty awesome setup and a great value for the money, in my opinion. I think this is one of the best ones that I've seen yet. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to pull out the card just as a reference to show you what it comes with. So the first thing is the basic kit comes with the that's the $25 a month one, and that comes with a really sweet military wool blanket. You can go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit here, and this is it's actually labeled with Battle Box's emblem and all that. It's a 70% wool and a 30% synthetic, and you know it looks just like those military wool blankets, and it's going to be very nice for me to sit on right now. Keep me warm while we're doing this. Obviously, a wool blanket could be used for a ton of different things in bushcrafting, keeping you warm, wrapping over you. You can even stretch it out tight and at an angle and use it as a shelter if need be. You can just use wool for a lot of stuff. Okay, here. So the next thing is Dragonfire Fatwood fire starter. We actually use some of this pitchwood here. You can zoom in on that a little bit if you want to get this fire going, and it worked out really well, and it's nice and solid stuff. I mean it works amazingly well for getting fires going, and this chunk is going to last you through tons and tons of fires, so that's pretty cool too. Then the next thing is, oh yeah, the Mora Pro C bushcrafting knife. We use this just a little bit for getting some of the shavings. Go ahead and zoom on that. Getting some of the shavings to get the fire going. Mora knives are great bushcrafting knives. They come very sharp out of the box. They're made of great steel. This is a high carbon steel version, and it's got a really nice handle with a good finger guard on there. And this is just a great bushcrafting knife for any age. Whether you've been doing this for 10 years or whether you're starting out, it works out really nice. I like these knives a whole lot, and for the money you really can't beat them. So it comes with the sheath, obviously, kind of locks in there, and then it's got a kind of a clip on it, and these are just great little knives, and I like them a lot. Okay, you can go ahead and zoom out. Alright, I got my son helping me with the camera work today, so just giving him a little direction on this. Okay, so after that we got the Bushcraft Bible, and the Bushcraft Bible is filled with all kinds of information on bushcrafting and wilderness survival skills and all that kind of stuff, and just tons of information, and it's easy to read. The print's not too small. Got illustrations in there and stuff, and it's just really a nice little addition. Having hard copies of stuff like this can be really important in a long-term grid down situation. Okay, let's see here. Need a better table. And okay, the next thing is it's a Zombie Tinder Pioneer blanket pin, and basically they've got it set up in a little kit that comes with a piece of flint, and then you've got the steel blanket pin, and you can also use this to light like charred cloth and that kind of thing with the flint, getting some sparks out there. And then You've got the pin that you could use, obviously, on the wool blanket that came in, and they say you can also use it as a self-defense tool. I guess you could. I don't know. But anyway, that's a pretty cool traditional piece of bushcrafting kit right there, and that came from Zombie Tinder. Comes in a cool little burlap bag as well. Okay, and then also you get the Ready Man Basic membership with it as well. So you get that blanket, the fire starter, the knife, the Pioneer pin, and the Bushcraft Bible, all for $25. That's a heck of a deal right there. The blanket alone, they're generally $27 to $30, something like that. So you're almost getting all the rest of the stuff for free in the basic membership. Okay, so let's go to the advanced. The advanced is $49.99, and you're gonna also, they're gonna give you this bushcrafting rucksack with it. And this is, I'm really impressed with this. I've been carrying it around here today, and I've used it a couple other times, just moving stuff around, and it's got a lot of room in it, and it's really well constructed. It doesn't have a label on it. I think a Battle Box takes it off, but looking at the fabric and the weave and everything, it makes me think that it is probably like Duluth Trading or something like that, because this is really cool. You've got two side pockets with snaps, one on each side, and then you've got kind of the faux buckles here. They do work, but then you've also got the snap on it for a larger middle compartment, and then you got the main compartment here, and then there's also kind of like an admin pouch or something like that that you got right here. So really a pretty cool backpack. It's got some pretty basic straps on it, but they're comfortable, and then just a basic flat back. So you know, you take your wool blanket and you put it in against your back, and that's gonna make it, you know, even more comfortable. So really a pretty cool backpack, and they're saying that, you know, that alone is $42. So with the $50 thing, you're almost covering the cost right there. Then they've also got the next thing is a Wazoo Survival Gear Viking Whetstone necklace. Let's take a look at that. Now this is pretty cool. It's it's like a leather necklace, and then they've tied on, you know, onto a whetstone. Did you get zoomed in there, bud? And this whetstone is really high quality. I've used it to sharpen up, kind of touch up the edge on one of my pocket knives, and it worked very well. And I mean, that's kind of nice, you know. Comes on the necklace, so you can just hang it around your neck if you want. So it's pretty sweet. They say that the value on that was $24. That seems a little high to me, but you know, a good whetstone is definitely worth a lot. So, and then you get the craftsmanship of the necklace and all that, so that's probably about right. Okay, so that's all for the advanced. Now with the Pro, you're going to get the, this is a Self-Reliance Outfitters Bushcraft Knife Making Kit. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, at Reality Survival is my Instagram account, then you can go there and see the pictures of the process of putting this knife together. It doesn't come together like it is now. I've actually gone ahead and glued the scales on, shaped the scales a little bit, put the pins in and everything, and sharpened the blade. And is that better? My cameraman was giving me feedback. Anyway, and so this is complete right now, but it actually comes as a kit where you get the two handle scales, I think they're walnut, and then the two pins and a knife blank. And this is a sweet little knife, man. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say it's got to be at least 3/16 thick, and then it's got a Scandinavian grind on it, and I mean, really just a nice knife. Are you out there, bud? Okay. So now I'm gonna have to make a sheath for this, which is pretty cool because I enjoy leather work and stuff like that as well. But anyway, that's a very nice knife, and they say the value of that is, and it comes with the DVD too, and that is $49.95. Let's see, and then you also get the Readyman Premium membership, which they give a $20 value. Okay, so next thing is the Pro Plus. So this is at the cost of $150 per month, and they basically throw in the Tops Cub, and this is really a nice little knife. All right, so you want to zoom in on this here. This is, they say the value of this is $120, and it's got a really cool sheath on it. I'm going to take a second and show you the sheath before I show you too much on the knife. The sheath is actually, it's a nylon sheath with a plastic insert. It's got like the Fastex buckle, and then you can actually take the top of this off here if you don't like the flap that covers it, and you can, you know, put that away. And then you've got just a Velcro closure for the handle. You can put that whetstone down in here if you wanted to, and it's got a leg tie on it as well. But the strapping on the back, you got the belt loop, and then you've got the pals and molly webbing, so you could attach it to a lot of different things. Here's the knife. The knife is, what is it, V3703, I guess that's what the steel is. That's what it's labeled with. Like I said, it's the Tops Cub, C-U-B, and it's got micarta scales on it, and I believe they're beeswax impregnated. I'm not sure if that's 100% right, but I believe I heard that. The scales are screwed on. It's got a 90-degree spine on it, probably about a 3-inch blade or so. It's got a little bit of a kind of a finger guard on there, and then it's got the divot in it for doing like bow drill and stuff like that. You got a large lanyard hole here. Super sharp right out of the box. I mean, shaving sharp right out of the box. So this is a really cool knife, and I'll definitely be adding that into my personal kit. So then you also get a bunch of other discounts at these different manufacturers who have contributed to this. Are you out? Using it? And so all in all, you know, they say that it's basically at the Pro Plus level, you're basically at $338.09 value for the $150 price. And I tend to agree with it. I mean, I don't think there's any way that you can get all this stuff for that price, you know, without getting the volume discounts. Now, the last thing I'm going to say here before I go is, I know a lot of guys don't like subscription boxes and stuff like that, but BattleBox is kind of unique, at least as far as I know, in that you don't have to do this monthly subscription. I think it's a great value if you do the subscription, but you don't have to do that. You can always go back and look at the previous months that they've done and purchase those individually if that's some equipment that you need. And I think that's a huge value because they get the discounts off doing bulk orders, and I think that's really a good way to go. If you're looking for, like, say, a fire kit or some bushcrafting stuff to start off with, you can go and find the months that they've offered that in and pick those boxes individually and purchase them. That's a great way to go. Anyway, I've been really impressed with BattleBox. You guys should go check out their website and see if it's something that you might like. As always, guys, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys.